that on me, okay?
I think we absolutely can.
You piss off the child. That's not on me. You can't control your anger at my bad taste.
At least you admitted it was bad.
At least.
Look, I don't like
yes.
cereal. What do you want from me?
Oh man.
Man, I am a. Well, okay. Are we talking like? It's tough because for me, there's two different types of cereal. There's kid cereal and adult cereal is the easy way to put it. Because like, kid cereal.
With you, there's not a good adult cereal. They all suck.
Honey
Nut
bunches.
Cheerios are
Honey bunch.
firm B for me.
No,
Honey bunches. Honey bunches votes with peaches.
All of those cereals suck ass.
Honey Nut Cheerios themselves are not super special, but the milk afterwards,
I would argue that I hate the milk more than the cereal.
Fruity Pebbles milk is the best milk.
I think cereal ruins milk.
You made her cry again, you son of a bitch. No, I'm kidding.
I also
cry over here.
I also have to be kind of subjective with it too, though, because I like Kix and Raisin Bran, but I know they're arguably not great cereals.
Yeah, I'm
actually a murderer.
If we are going with the kid cereal thing, I only pretty much eat kid cereals. Fucking Fruity Pebbles and Captain Crunch peanut butter are absolute top tier, top of the fucking leaderboard.
It's just Reese's Puffs, and the rest kind of blow.
Reese's Puffs are good.
Peanut butter
I'll give you
Eat them up. Eat them up.
Love you. All right, I'm gonna go check and make sure Emily knows that like we're getting ready to go. I'll be right back.
Just all cereals are bad, and then the difference is that Reese's Puffs are edible.
Somehow, Fruit Loops in the States are worse and less sweet than
for sure.
It's because we use artificial flavoring.
We don't get real sugar.
Yeah, artificial sugar flavoring. It's the same way for all the cereal, actually.
Yeah, it's the same for sodas. That's why I cross the border to buy pop sometimes.
It's like it's why Coca-Cola from like McDonald's and stuff is better, because mixing it in house and they have like a older recipe.
I get a Coke across the border like a can, and it tastes like the can.
Yeah. No, I especially orange soda. I'll cross the border for orange soda all the time. Well, not
Gosh, maybe your issue is just not being closer to the border with Canada. Maybe if you got some of our cereal. No. We got good shit.
I also like hot cereal, like cocoa wheat. Cocoa wheat's good.
What the fuck is a hot cereal?
It's cocoa wheats. You don't know cocoa wheats?
Hot cereal is just bad oatmeal.
Are you putting like fucking what?
It's grains. Okay, so it's grains essentially. No, it's essentially mini grains, and then they put a bunch of chocolate in it, and then you just add a shit ton of sugar to it.
Good.
And also, it's warm.
So it's bad oatmeal?
Yeah, it's bad oatmeal. By the way, Emily did get distracted playing Cyberpunk. She is on her way.
But I also have to make sure that I accidentally, quote unquote, make my hot cereal lumpy, because the chocolate lumps are the best part.
What the fuck? What? Oh my god! It just sounds awful.
Yeah, no, that's why I think.
This is why I don't. Oh my god! I hate that everybody knows what this is, but me.
Hot cereal, yeah.
Yeah, this is why I don't eat breakfast. Like, all breakfast foods, hyper mid, except for like French.
That back.
Yeah, no, that's a dog shit.
Yeah,
that
is a fireable offense.
Eggs, hash browns, waffles, pancakes.
All right, so it's like a short list of things I want for breakfast. French toast.
French toast is great.
French toast is good. Yeah.
French toast, hash browns.
Yep.
But those are just French fries.
No.
Like
Not really.
They're literally just French fries.
Nope.
No, they are not. What
really
the fuck
aren't.
are you talking about?
Actually, the exact same as
They're-
French
Because
fries.
there's also different types of hash browns. There's
Right.
like the hash brown cakes. There's a hash brown like shredded. There's the
They're
hash
like
brown.
actually exactly the
The
same
ones
thing.
that are
Corned beef
chopped up,
hash. Corned beef
like
hash
chopped up
brown.
whole
Yep.
potatoes in like little cubes. Like,
Okay,
no,
but if I
Josh,
put
you are wrong, and you
anything-
need to stop talking.
If I put any of these things on top of my French fries, I just have the same thing, but with
No,
French
you
It's
don't.
literally not.
fries.
You
Not
probably
all
put
hash
you
browns
probably
are deep fried. Like
you
a lot of
probably
them
put
are
ketchup
cooked
on
in
your
a pan.
breakfast instead of hot sauce.
I do put ketchup on my hash
You are
browns.
incorrect.
Kill yourself. Kill
Gross.
yourself.
Actually, yeah, no.
Hot sauce is
can't
the only way.
Believe that we are friends with a breakfast hater.
I'm like, eggs are so C tier for me. Like,
What
they're
the
just so.
fuck?
Ooh, those
I
are
just
that's
could
heaven's
not-
gift to man.
could not be bothered to
Sunny
make.
side up is the
And
best
I'm the
This
one
is
who
way.
why
gets
you're
shit
single.
for Oh God.
I only eat scrambled eggs. Like I'm not.
Like, look,
gonna-
You
after all
fucking
of this,
degenerate.
everyone here is taken but you, and you're the only one who doesn't like breakfast.
No,
so
you know what? You know what? You know what is an S tier breakfast food? I didn't even hear what you said, but apparently.
It's pretty savage.
Oh my God. Sorry, give me a second. Damn. You remember how I told you guys that Emily's mean?
Oh, I'm so glad I have inhalers, otherwise I'd be dying right now. Oh
You
my
know what
god.
is an S tier breakfast food?
What's that?
Waffles.
All breakfast
waffles,
Waffles are good.
Waffles are an
Waffles
an
are
S
good.
tier breakfast food. You know what's an F tier breakfast food?
I am prepared to kill you, but go.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
about to fight. What is it?
All right, maybe not F tier, but definitely like C minus to D tier is pancakes, and like
I disagree.
Yeah, you are incorrect.
I think waffles are better, but I mean,
I think the
it's
only
just-
breakfast food that I don't like is
why
oatmeal.
would I ever?
And that's
eat-
largely because oatmeal is what I was given when I was
But
sick
pancakes,
as a child.
pancakes
Oatmeal's
are so
fine.
customizable, though. You can have a
Yeah,
million different kinds
So
of
are
pancakes.
waffles. It's literally the
it's
exact
harder.
same.
I think
Around these
waffles.
parts,
good.
what we got most is thin pancakes. Well, they're basically just crepes, but thin
I was gonna
pancakes.
say that's
nice
a fucking
and thin
crepe,
and
and that's a
pretty
that's a
fucking much.
dessert.
I'm not gonna defend the difference.
Also,
between-
crepes are delicious.
Yes,
Yeah, but that's a
absolutely.
dessert, so it like barely even
Nope,
counts.
nope.
Also,
They're breakfast
the
crepes.
breakfast?
They're
What
breakfast
are you
crepes.
talking about? Put some
breakfast
egg in that
crepes
bad
have
boy.
egg, yeah.
All right, we've already been over my take on eggs.
Yeah,
God,
which is
it's
also
like-
wrong.
Breakfast steak
Eggs
in
are
a
my
crepe.
favorite. Are you
then
kidding me?
Then there's let's see here. What else? I'm an avid known fruit disliker.
Fuck you.
So,
Damn it,
Fuck
As
you.
a
Actually,
genre?
What do you
I-
eat? Do you just like
All
drink
fruit?
oil?
I like vegetables. I'm
That's
a
great,
vegetable
but
person.
like all fruit, like
Yeah,
goddamn, that's
I like cantaloupe.
What
not
about
even a
bananas?
good fruit.
Yeah, no,
Good old-
cantaloupe
good
is
old-
mid. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Cantaloupe's an S tier fruit.
Dog,
What the
cherries,
fuck?
strawberries, blueberries,
I
raspberries.
Honeydew is better
hate
than
all of the
cantaloupe.
things you just listed.
Fucking
Motherfucking grapes,
kiwis.
man. What is wrong with you?
Bananas.
Watermelon.
Orange juice is. I actively hate watermelon.
I
Orange
actively
juice is
hate you
fine.
now, sir.
God.
I wait all year for watermelon to be in season.
You think
Hey,
you
so-
know a person.
Cold
So
watermelon?
I need to try this, but I saw it is a TikTok trend, so I don't know if I can believe it, but I am gonna try it. Apparently, if you cut the end off a cucumber and like dip that in sugar, it tastes like watermelon.
Weird.
Huh.
Let's see here. What else can I make you mad about?
Josh, you're
Peaches,
upsetting me.
Everything,
Peaches are
existence.
fine, but I like peaches in things and not like on their own.
Millions of peaches.
Orange juice I only drink without the pulp.
What the fuck?
Worse orange juice.
Oh god,
The pulp gives
yeah,
it the
that's-
texture.
The pulp is the
I
best.
hate the texture.
I want to
Um,
feel like I'm sipping a freshly ripped open orange. I
Yeah,
want
I-
all of the pulp. I
You're
can
going
get.
to serve in my wedding, you dick.
I want at least some hope.
I don't like oranges either.
We're all gonna get like this nice big meal at Tyler and M's wedding, and we're just gonna bring you out like a big old plate of breakfast and be like, "This is your problem."
You're gonna get a single Ritz cracker.
Breakfast and fruit, and people are gonna be like, "Man, what do you do to get that great of a food here?" And it's gonna be like, "No, it's because we fucking hate him."
Yeah, and Lisa's laughing too. Fuck yeah.
She's on board.
I'm just not. I'm a known breakfast. Like a breakfast is.
You're a known fucking degenerate now,
So
God.
how do you function in the morning then? Like if I don't have at least something in my stomach, I die.
I get a cup of coffee, maybe, and I go to work.
I kind of do the same. Were you fussing at me for not eating breakfast?
Yeah, but
I can't eat breakfast, but I still like want breakfast food. Like I'm not just first thing in the morning.
It's not
you can just eat breakfast later.
It's not that I won't eat breakfast. It's fine, but I don't seek it out. Like
known breakfast hater says breakfast.
You
is
never
fine.
go through like
What do you want
cereal
from me?
phases.
No,
where
I
cereal is the
actually
nectar of God.
I dislike cereal.
We want it. We want
All cereal?
Well, no. Did you miss the part where I said Reese's Puff?
Yeah, she wasn't here for that.
Are an S tier
Yeah.
cereal and the rest are
Yeah,
F tier.
this whole thing came up because I said we need to do a cereal tier list.
Okay, well, he's not allowed to add to the cereal tier list because.
I think I'm right. I think.
Well, no, okay, so it's like if y'all were gonna do a seafood tier list, I would just like back the fuck out because I don't like seafood. But I'm not gonna sit here and be like, actually, that's the grossest thing on planet fucking Earth. I don't like fish. What the fuck?
Am I not allowed to have an opinion? I think breakfast
Nope.
food's kind
Not
of
about
the wrong
this.
opinion.
Nope, not about that.
No,
Also,
I'll-
any smoked or salted fish.
I'll be
automatically
literal
becomes S tier.
1984 for this.
You know what? Bacon. It's beef.
Bacon's good.
Bacon,
What?
yeah, you
It is
can't fuck up
acceptable.
bacon.
Okay,
It's
I will.
extremely mid.
I will take that
Extremely
loosely.
overhyped.
How would you
because
go on the
bacon-
internet and say bacon is mid?
You know
Bacon
what?
is like the
I think
foundation
sausage-
of the
I
internet.
think
Cancel.
sausage is better than bacon,
Whoa.
I
No.
actually
No,
kind of
false.
agree with this one.
especially if it's
I
Kaneka.
actually
I'm just.
No, I'm actually kind of on board with that take.
Oh, me too.
I don't like
say
sausage
bacon.
that
Okay.
much because sausage has a lot of variances that makes me quite upset.
Okay.
Whereas with bacon, so long as you like cook it to shit and back, I really like any
Yeah.
bacon.
It goes. For me, it goes A tier is chewy bacon.
Nope.
B tier is sausage links, and then C tier is crunchy bacon, followed
Bacon-
closely by sausage patties.
Bacon honestly only made it this high on the list because it hyper carries itself being able to be added to other foods. You know what is a breakfast food that I kind of enjoy?
Dick.
Well,
Great
now
penis.
that you mention it, no, grits. I like a good bowl of
Yeah,
grits,
yeah,
but
you
it's
can fuck
gotta
up
be
some grits.
just.
And you're okay. You're
Fucking-
against hot
What do you
cereal,
put
but
in
you
your
like
grits
It's
that
gotta
makes
be
you
just-
like it?
grits is
Fucking
grits is hot
slandered.
cereal.
No, it's
Grit
not.
is
It is
hot.
absolutely
no,
not.
it's absolutely not.
Grits is not
I don't
hot
know what
cereal.
kind of
Grits is
horrible,
corn.
horrible amalgamation you've created up there in the wild north, but it's not that.
Grits is
I
sold in
mean-
the same area as hot cereal, but
answer,
grits is corn.
answer your question, Emily. It's just a shit ton of cheese. It's
Yes,
honestly,
that is one of the correct ways to eat grits.
It's just a shit ton of cheese,
shit
and
ton
then
of
some
butter.
salt and pepper to
lot of
taste,
butter.
and like you're fine.
Yeah, no, there's a thing where some
It's
people like
butter.
sweet grits and they are incorrect.
No, no, that shit's gross. What's wrong?
No, sweet grits is worse oatmeal.
Yeah.
If you want sweet corn, you might as well have, either sweet corn or corn
No,
pops.
the only kind of wrong take I have on sweet things is that I like the sweeter cornbread more than like the salty original
Not
taste
wrong.
cornbread. It's not wrong. It's just some people
I know a
like-
lot of people who really
it's
like
like
sweet
a-
cornbread.
It's like a 50-50 split on whether you like sweet cornbread or like salty cornbread.
My
so-
parents used to make cornbread and just dump like a fuck ton of sugar and jelly on it.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
honestly think you just cannot go wrong with just going up to buy a box of cornbread mix from the store and
Fucking Jiffy mix.
I
Yeah, just make
definitely
the fucking
like.
Jiffy mix.
I definitely was oversaturated on cornbread, and now I'm not super huge on it.
That was my grandparents. They specifically said that cornbread is poor people food and they don't have to be poor anymore. And I was like, okay. Meanwhile, my parents are making cornbread and I'm just like eating the whole goddamn thing. Like, this couldn't get any better.
I think that we should kill Josh. I just want to make sure we don't bury the lead here.
No, Josh not
As
like
long as
breakfast
we-
food, like, at all.
As long as we agree that the headstone will read, "Here lies Josh, he loved breakfast food."
Wow, I can't believe you sent me out like that.
Our ceremony will just be us grabbing the knife together and then decapitating Josh in a very painfully slow sawing motion.
You know what? Maybe I will go do that Criterion dungeon.
Okay, then your character dies, no question asked. Bradalus is dead. He dropped dead from pooping himself to death. You're welcome.
Oh, not before
Probably
this
from
fucking...
eating too much fucking breakfast food.
Not
if I'm
before
being
this
real with you.
fucking boss fight, no he isn't. I need a fucking tank in front of me,
Now
goddammit.
you did.
You drank
stick
from a
him in
No,
the
no,
lab
no. He's
after
weaponizing the poop. He's pooping on the dragon, but he's also in horrible pain, and it's not dignified at all.
His
And he's
breath
not
is
remembered
coming
as
out
a
the other end.
hero.
He's
Jesus
crying.
Christ. You have one hot take about breakfast food.
Breakfast food is the best. When I was a vegetarian and I needed protein, I'd go straight the fuck to eggs, and I would just breakfast it up for dinner. It was the best.
Yeah, I don't know. Breakfast food, it's like fine. I think it's like C tier at best though, as far as food.
Like, I'm learning I can't trust anyone's food opinions anymore.
I'd say the spiciest take I have is that I like my eggs over medium because I don't want the white to be runny.
I
that's-
actually... No,
I
I'm
like
down
it.
with that.
I like to have the option of like dipping my toast into the yolk, but I
Sometime-
don't want my fucking white.
We have a
runny.
friend who likes their eggs to be hard as rubber, so you do not have the worst egg take I know.
No, that's a fucking sin. What the hell?
I honestly...
Yeah, he wants you to burn them, kind of.
I honestly get my eggs hard sometimes, like over hard. I sometimes feel like it. Not often, but I do feel
Over
like it's-
hard is fine, but rubber burning your eggs, that ain't right.
Yeah, that's what he likes.
You
That's
better
what-
scramble that shit or I'm not eating it.
Well, I guess we're just not feeding you breakfast, you goddamn degenerate.
Yeah,
But
okay.
we're
Can I
gonna
have
like
a
if we were gonna
waffle,
meet
like
up,
a
I would
normal
take
human
y'all
being?
to a fancy breakfast at a really nice place in New Orleans. They're known for their eggs Benedict, and now I know not to invite Josh because
Again,
Josh won't
I
eat
will.
them.
I will go. Okay, I will. Just
But you
find
won't
something.
eat the important
I'll find
food.
something that I will eat. Like we listed off like 7 things that I will eat for breakfast.
Yeah, Will will have eggs Benny and he'll just eat the fucking napkins.
French toast. Beignets are fantastic.
You wanna know
know,
something?
like
M's dad makes the most bomb-ass egg quiches.
We do quiches for Christmas breakfast because
quiches are
they're-
okay. That's kind of like scrambled eggs.
Oh,
kinda. It's not really at all though.
If I'm thinking of what I'm thinking, yeah,
Yeah, it's like an egg pie.
yeah. It's like, how do I spell quiche?
Q-U-I-C-H-E.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, it's like a little pie with like it's got scrambled
Eggs
on
and
it.
heavy cream and
Yeah, it's basically
toppings.
This is basically scrambled eggs.
no.
This is
But
basically
okay.
scrambled eggs inside
It is
of a pie
eggs
crust.
and dairy. I will give you
What
that.
do
That
you
is what
think-
is in scrambled eggs. But
I was gonna say, what do you think scrambled eggs are?
no, I will give you it's eggs and dairy. But a quiche is not scrambled eggs. The whole point is that there is no
Scrambled eggs with stuff
texture to
inside
the
it.
eggs. It is a solid, creamy egg mash with
It's like
your favorite
scrambled-
toppings.
It's like scrambled eggs with like stuff in it. It's like an omelet.
I will give you closer to an omelet.
Omelets are good. They're like scrambled eggs, but folded.
Okay.
I'm listening to a terrible meme song. That's gotta be on the stream.
I'm so glad I could upset so many people tonight.
Oh god.
Yeah, no, but back to the main topic. Cereal is gross.
No, it is not.
The milk from the cereal is actually worse than the actual cereal.
No, it is
It's
not.
the nectar.
It is so good.
Dog, you get some fucking cinnamon.
Like,
you get some fucking cinnamon toast crunch, and then like drink the milk after. I would buy cinnamon toast crunch milk by itself.
It just gets like pulpy and gross.
It's thick and delicious, but I'm going to tell you a cereal cake that you are going to find sacrilege given your cereal preferences, apparently. My cereal preference is that it gets soggy.
Yeah, I actually hate her.
Yeah, I don't like soggy cereal at all.
I don't like crunchy foods.
I want mine to be at least softer. I don't
not
want it to be
Oh, for you to shit on me in the Facebook chat. If you're gonna do that, get a pair of headphones.
Oh my god. Are we doing this?
No.
Oops. Okay, cool. I was like, are we doing
Yeah.
this?
Pie is a fruitcake? No, that's not true at all. Those
Yes,
are two
because yours
very
is fake.
different
It's not-
consistencies.
Quiches are not scrambled eggs because you're not scrambling the eggs.
No, yeah, it's a nice little loaf of egg.
Yeah, that you scramble to get to this loaf state.
Egg loaf.
The scrambling is the cooking process.
Yeah, you just like. It's not like runny. It's like it's just. Yeah, this is basically scrambled egg.
It's not.
It's really not.
It basically is. It might as well be.
Oh god.
Yeah, like I have controversial food opinions, but they come from being picky. This just comes from being wrong.
Yeah, picky and possibly autistic.
Yeah, working on that one.
Yeah, no, quiches are fine. I'm okay.
Go back to playing Cyberpunk. Like, goddamn.
I'm okay with fancy breakfast. We can go to fancy breakfast. Are they gonna have French toast at the fancy breakfast?
Most likely.
Probably.
I'll specifically call them and say, hey, make sure you only have your eggs. Everything else, don't order it that week.
Wow, that's just rude.
To the
And
people
you can't scramble them.
Nope.
What's wrong with scrambled eggs?
Nothing.
I'll get an omelet too. Like, no.
God,
In the last
you
couple
think
of
you know a
estimators,
guy?
some
I
companies
love
that
you.
The world allowed us to find some pretty.
I don't.
Wow, I
Brothers.
didn't know this would be so hybrid divisive.
My
Take it
mom was
away.
breakfast food.
It's a big joke. I love over.
You can't even pretend to pretend.
Complicated. I like coffee. Does that help?
Coffee's good.
Yeah.
I, for one, don't really like
I
hot
didn't-
bean juice.
I didn't like coffee until college, but I like coffee now.
I only like coffee cold. I don't know why. The flavor
fine.
profile it has when it's hot just doesn't really do it for me.
Yeah,
I
that's.
think it really depends on what's in the
honestly
coffee.
fine.
I won't drink black coffee.
I am sometimes in the mood for black coffee, but it is very, very rare.
It's too intense. I don't like bitter as a flavor profile. But I will do a little bitter, and then put tons of sugar and milk in that shit.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I am a two parts cream to 1 part sugar kind of guy. Sometimes I get cream no sugar.
I like basically you take chocolate milk and then you splash some coffee in there, and that is the ideal mocha.
That I can get down with.
I like how coffee has mended the schism.
Yeah. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get a drink real quick before Isaac gets back.
All right, make sure it's pulpy. God.
So we're all agreed we're still going through the pack.
Well, yeah, of
slowly
course. That
decaffeinate 'em?
goes without saying. Yes.
Okay.
Fireworks outside.
For what?
Happy October 18th? I don't know.
Those might be gunshots, Em.
They were a little too.
Ah, yes, the preppiness was a little off. I see.
Could still
No,
be
like
the
hear how they're overlapping like fireworks.
I mean, I can't hear anything because I have headphones on.
I mean, still
I don't
sounds
know.
like it could be.
It's. Well, yeah, but we've had people shoot outside our house before. There is smoke in the distance from our front door cam. Somebody is doing fireworks.
Gotcha. I guess maybe it's someone's birthday.
Maybe there's an event happening downtown and we're just so out of touch.
I would 100% buy
You're
that.
out of touch.
Happy birthday, Gunfight. Happy birthday, Gunfight is my new band name.
That sounds like an anime.
It does.
Fucking, there was like there was a manga that we walked past while we were in a Books A Million, not Books A Million, fuck Books A Million, Barnes & Noble the other day, and it was like Toilet-Bound Hanako-kun, or something
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
I know about Hanako.
Yeah.
I heard it's very funny.
Yeah, and it's just, we were like, is it like a poop manga? But no, she's a toilet demon. It's like an old yokai.
Yeah.
It's like the fucker that you find in Majora's Mask, where he like reaches his hand out of the toilet. It's like, oh, and
Yeah, I
freaked
heard
me
it's
the
very funny.
fuck out as a kid.
Oh yeah, no, that shit was traumatizing.
Yeah. I literally didn't go to the Stockpot Inn at night for like years.
I get it.
So this weekend I did nothing but hobby stuff.
Oh yeah, you've been opening a lot of fucking Pokemon cards.
I opened a lot of Pokemon cards. I traded in like 3 or 4 expensive Magic cards and got a bunch of Pokemon cards. I also...
Are you just jumping ship entirely because of the fucking
No.
the reprint fiasco?
No, I like Pokemon and I like the cards. I could see myself collecting them, but I don't think I'll play the game.
I remember.
So I think I'm just gonna buy boxes of the new set
Mhm.
and maybe even like stream myself opening them or something.
Sure.
This is kind of like a hobby.
Sure.
The other thing I've been doing is I bought Gunpla.
Yeah,
I've
have
been
been
building
seeing
Gunpla.
that. I used to know how to play the Pokemon game, but it's been ages, and I don't remember anymore. Because they used to have, I used to have cards, and like I didn't have enough for like an actual deck. But you're like 7 years old, you're not playing by the rules. But they had the Pokemon trading card game, Game Boy Advance game, and I played the fuck out of that. Game Boy Advance,
Game Boy Color game.
That's what I meant to say. Did you ever see?
You know there were 2 of those?
What's that?
There's 2 of those. One was Japan exclusive.
Really?
Yep.
Have you ever
I think we
seen?
got the first one, not the second.
Have you ever seen the awful, super ugly commercials for it?
No.
Oh my god, dude! I need to find it.
It would not surprise me that the game had super ugly commercials.
No, dude, it's like
You know the game was made by Wizards of the Coast, right?
Pokemon TCG. I'm not surprised.
Yeah, the original TCG was done by Wizards of the Coast. And then it swapped over to Pokemon Company when they realized how much money you can make.
Mm-hmm.
But the new set's pretty good. Lost Origins pretty cool. I opened some other stuff the other day, and I got a gold border shiny Electrode and this rainbow Shauna card. And it's very cool.
Okay, I found it. It was it wasn't a commercial. It was a thing called Pokemon Play It. It was like a CD-ROM that you could get. And I think it was like some shit you would get in fucking McDonald's things. Whatever they give you, like
Discord.
full. Well, I'm gonna send you the a screen.
I
some
think I
screen
know exactly what you're talking about.
where they're
Oh
ugly
my
as
god,
shit.
no!
Yeah, that's what
this
the characters look like. This is a
Oh
Vine
no, this
Sauce
is not what I was thinking
thing,
of.
but like, yeah, no, they just looked like that. I remember there was like a full motion video thing. But like, oh, it's even worse when they move. Oh god.
Yeah, I don't
Oh,
need to
fuck.
see that actually. I'll be fine if I don't see the
Oh,
move.
1999, baby. This is the one that I always remember is the dude just like losing his shit with Pokemon around him.
In the 1990s, we really got 3D animation, and like we got real gems like Toy Story, and then we got a whole bunch of people thinking, oh, I could do that, and like they really couldn't yet.
So yeah, they created the whole like 4K ray tracing thing for movies, but they did not have it for anything else yet because computers were not strong enough to do it for like video games.
Right,
and stuff.
Because like it took
was so fucking expensive. That
it took like 2 months to render a single frame back then if you did some advanced shit. Like it just so they had to have they used to have things called render farms. Like DreamWorks used to have render.
Still
farms.
have render farms.
Do they still? Okay.
Render farms are still a thing. It's just they render different things right now. So like. You know when hair moves real naturally in movies?
Yeah.
Takes a lot of rendering to do that, especially curly hair because the curls have to move individually rather than as a unit.
Yep.
So render farms still are a thing. It's just that like things go faster.
I was gonna say the things we have to render now are different. Like...
Yeah. Now, if I wanted to render a really nice skin texture, it really wouldn't take me a whole damn farm. But if I were to make Frozen 4, and I don't even know if there's a third one, but if I was gonna make that, and we love hair in these movies, it's gonna take
it's why the new Toy Story, like the new Toy Story, probably didn't take much to render because they're all solid pieces, right?
Yeah, because they're dolls, they can look plasticky.
Yeah. So let's look at like render farm processing. Let's see how long it would take me to get. Let's rent 2 RTX 3090s.
Jesus fucking Christ.
For 200 frames, it would be $57 an hour.
Yep.
And that's for a diamond plan.
If you're going to be doing a lot of rendering and you don't have the means to have your own personal render farm, there are render farms there for you.
Boy, howdy.
No, I remember I told you one time when I was at work, my computer had to render something and it took all goddamn day. The thing it was rendering? Lighting.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just lighting.
The fucking worst.
Yeah, it locked up my computer, and I couldn't do anything on it because I'd be taking energy away from the rendering. So I would just sit there and I'd be like, "You need help? Anyone need help? Want me to look at something? You need me to look at something?" Like, no, they don't. But you're bored.
Please God, let me look at something.
It's like that XKCD comic where like. When you're a computer programmer, using compiling as an excuse is good for almost anything. So the boss walks in on the 2 guys like fencing on their rolling desk chairs. And it's like, "What are you guys doing? Compiling!" All right, carry on.
Conversations like that with bosses, but there was actually something holding up my computer because he's like, "Hey, can't you look busy?" Because it was like me and 2 other guys just like talking, and I'm like, "You want me to stare at my computer?" Because if I touch it, it breaks. So that's what we're doing. That's why we're having snacks in a circle.
I look busy on my Nintendo Switch, bitch.
I did bring my Nintendo Switch because I did know I'd be doing something that requires a lot of waiting.
Yep. God, I wish I could bring my Switch to work, but fucking...
I can't play it when I'm actually working. Well, I have to be at a stuck point.
I can sometimes.
I know, you bastard.
Ma'am.
Alright.
Well, Tyler, there's your choice. Go join the post office.
Yeah, about that.
We have several.
You don't get to start off doing what Isaac does.
Hey, the best part about it is, though, when you work for the post office, you can actually, like, the health insurance is good enough that you can afford the antidepressants you need to work at the post office.
Yeah, no,
my job.
I don't have to, number one, you don't start off doing what Isaac does, and I would have to, like, be an actual carrier, and I think I would die within a week.
My friend carries, and he says it's not awful.
You get in good shape.
You get in good shape, or you know, I'm really bad at driving. I'm not really bad at driving.
You are not the best at driving.
I am bad at split-second decision-making.
Yeah, that tracks.
What I would say. But
that's why I drive in Texas.
Yeah.
People in Texas drive like they want to die right now.
Yes, I hate it. We've got our mandatory 30 minutes out of the way. Is everyone present? Is everyone here?
It's 8
Baby's
o'clock.
been de-pooped, I think.
Yeah, I'm... Yeah, I'm over here entering mystery gift codes for Genesect and Volcanion. So yeah, I'm good.
Damn it. We've been fussing at Josh this entire time not to play 14, and here this motherfucker is entering Pokemon codes.
Look, this week I picked a hobby that I can do while I play D&D.
That is actually a good point. What are you, before we start, what are you building?
I'm cutting and cleaning a Zaku 2 Char model right now.
Zaku.
If you type in, what's it called?
Char.
Red Comet? Yeah, if you type in Red Comet version.
Red Comet. Okay, nice looking little thing. Yeah. Is that one of those, is that one of like the base, fucking, like the basic foot soldier Gundams?
It's the main bad guy's Zaku from the main series.
Oh, I don't remember a lot about the main series, so that tracks. Well, nice. Alright. Isaac, you set?
Yeah. I'm just getting angry because this code isn't working.
Uh-oh.
But yeah, I can be good.
We can take a moment, but I mean...
Are Transformers Gundams?
No.
Oh, it's because it's a Q, not a 0. Because I
They're actually...
Gundams are Transformers that you can ride or drive.
Well, even in design, they're different because, like, literally Gundams were already out when... or, not Gundam, sorry. Transformers were already a thing when Gundam was created.
Were they?
It was...
Hold on,
yes.
though. But wasn't Gundam, like, from the 70s, and it wasn't, like, Transformers an 80s thing?
No, I thought it...
I feel like Gundam's gotta predate.
I feel like it, yeah, it has
I know
to,
about
right?
Transformers is the Michael Bay movie, and I follow someone online who is horny for them, so my knowledge of them is quite limited to what makes a person horny, and Michael Bay, who is also a very horny man.
The Transformers TV series came out in 1984. Gundam is 79, so Gundam is a bit older.
Well, I know that Gundam is based off of, like... So there were, like, already mech shows that were about, like, fighting in space, but it was always about fighting space aliens. And so Gundam is specifically, like, human-on-human sci-fi...
Sure.
...fights. So they're meant to be, like... You have to man these, like, you know, that kind of thing. They're not...
It's more cerebral.
Yeah, it's much more space politics than...
Oh yeah, it's the Republic of Zayon
it is very
violated
much called,
the treaty.
It is very much called the Star Trek of anime, so... I mean, Tyler, you probably actually like the original Gundam. It's very much
I'm
just...
sure I would. I love...
Tyler, you almost had my brain going in a Star Wars direction, like the Trade Federation, the blockade of the planet, and...
kind of, actually.
They're violating subsection Q7 blip.
Okay, but like Star Wars politics and stuff can get real fucking boring. But Star Trek politics, you're like, no.
Yeah, no.
Really?
The best Star Trek episodes are court-martial episodes. I eat those things right the fuck up.
Oh yeah, when somebody's court-martialed, it's gonna be a great episode.
So fucking good. Alright. Game.
Yeah, I'm good.
Alright. Fucking hit
There's
us up.
a dragon here, right?
There is a dragon here.
Yep.
Drag me nuts.
Hey. Alright, so yeah, you guys... Save and sleep. Okay. So yeah, you guys came up upon the Dragon's Keep, which was supposed to be littered with treasure and stuff, but it is not. And so you found the dragon, and...
It is not like you didn't put it, or it is not as in it's not there.
It is not there.
We missed a lot of treasure, but, like, not here, apparently.
Right. Correct.
The dragon's a fucking peasant.
I felt like we were rather
no.
thorough exploring things, but you know.
I did too, but because I'm going back through and I was like, oh yeah, no, you literally just missed. I mean, there was a couple that were in the location that I didn't take you to, so but
yeah,
nothing,
I guess that's fair.
Nothing of note there. And then there was some of them that, but oh well.
Yeah,
I don't think you're missing anything like critical to beating this. So
yeah, I'm sure. Well, I mean, you know, we
Hey, a bag of holding.
I mean, not only that, we have like a bunch of fucking fireballs left. Is all I'm saying.
yeah, because that's how you
How
guys.
many did I keep? I
Yeah.
kept like 2?
You had 8, and you threw. If you did 11d6, that's 8, so 9, 10, 11. You threw 4. You have 4 left.
Yeah. Making sure, because I did not remember. It's been a couple weeks.
It's just been 2, but yes.
That is a couple.
Yeah, I said a couple. That's 2.
Fair enough.
But yeah, so you guys opened up the fight with a bunch of fireball, as one does. And Dragon did not like that, so we rolled some initiative. Biba, feel free to start us out.
I'm gonna start out with my highest spell slot I got, and we're gonna cast Blight.
Good.
Nice.
So it takes half on a successful save.
It does save.
Alright, so it's gonna take half of 41.
Okay.
So down to 20.
Yep.
And I end my turn!
Okay, Bradalus, use up.
Let me look at my character sheet here real quick.
Should have been doing that, but whatever.
Excuse you.
Mr. doesn't like breakfast.
Come on now. Come on. The session has started. Leave it at the door.
No.
There's some things that can't be forgiven in D&D.
Don't forget you have the Dragon Slayer, my dude.
Oh, no, that's part of the plan, but I can't get to it this turn.
Ah.
Okay. That seems like a good idea. I'm gonna move to here. So, this is all difficult terrain, right?
Correct.
So I can only move 15 feet anyway, 5, 10.
Once
Yeah,
you're inside
anything-
this, once you're inside this
the
circle,
white-
it's
right?
fine.
The
I'm
white
gonna
the
move
white
to
circle is
here. And I'm gonna cast Warding Bond on Renato.
Aw.
So you have, as long as you're within 60 feet of me, you gain a +1 bonus to AC and saving throws. And you have a resistance to all damage. Also, each time you take damage, I take the same amount of damage.
Okay.
It also ends if the spell is cast again. Oh, okay. I can dismiss the spell as an action, but yeah, this way you get a little bit chunkier. Also, probably just stand near me because I have all these stupid auras now that do all these things.
Well, I was gonna stand near you anyway. We're both melee boys.
Yeah, so, you know, just don't get too far away. I mean, we're good. That's gonna be my turn. That's it. I can only go 15 feet at a time.
Okay, Renato, you're up.
Yeah, 5, 10, 15.
I'll count it. Yeah, it's fine.
And Renato will just open up with a vicious mockery.
He is 10.
He says something clever about the dragon's mother. I forgot to have some vicious mockeries ready. Did he save?
He did fail.
Alright. Disadvantage on his next attack. That was the important part. I think Renato actually doesn't even say anything. He just kind of like snaps at the dragon and kind of glares at him. And that's my turn.
So dragon's gonna fly a little this way. And well, he's flying that way to position for his cold breath.
Oh yeah.
So I need con saves.
Resistance to all damage, you say?
Yeah, that was...
Con save 15.
What kind of attack is it?
Wait,
Cold?
now let me...
It is
Yes,
cold.
it's cold.
Whenever a friendly creature
Need
within
to see
3
if
feet
it's
of
one
you
of the
must
many
make a
things.
saving throw. The creature gains a bonus to the saving throw equal to my charisma modifier. So you all get a +4 bonus to this
Nice.
as well.
So I rolled like a 27 on my Constitution save. Fuck yes.
Okay, everybody is saved. Yeah, everybody saves. Oh,
Biba,
did
hold
Biba
on.
not run? Okay, yeah, so Biba.
Biba has
Oh.
11 right now.
Well, is Biba currently in the range of effect behind the wall there?
It's a 30-foot cone. Let me see. Come on, ruler. Okay, so, and he's kind of. No, I don't. Yeah, I think Biba's safe because yeah, it's kind of behind. Yeah, because it would have to go through that wall. So Biba's safe. So everybody else just takes half of 52. So that's 26 cold damage.
Oh, is that it? Just.
Well, it's a good thing Biba saved, because 45 is my max HP.
Yeah, that would have dropped her. Wow, that was a really good roll on the fucking damage for that too.
I think that's
So
pretty
we
much
take
all.
26?
Yep.
Yeah. 26.
Tyler, do you take half of that as well because you have resistance all damage, right?
I don't think that's how that works.
Oh, okay.
Actually, no, wait, that is how that works. Wait.
It does how it works, yeah.
Why can't I do my token? Let me edit my scores, goddammit. Do I have to reload this shit? Come on.
I guess I had to reload as well.
Yeah, it's acting kind of weird. I might have to reload in a second
Funky.
because I'm looking some stuff up and it's not wanting to pull it up.
There we go.
All right, that will be his turn. So he is flying, but he's not very far off the ground. It was kind of more a positioning thing. So he's still reachable if you get to him, but
Okay.
he's just off the ground. So Holgrim, you're up.
I'm gonna touch myself with the 4th level Cure Wounds.
Yeah.
Ah.
I'll take it. And then, let's move closer, shall we? The difficult terrain, right?
Yep.
Correct.
So you get to that white circle.
10.
Yeah, everything outside of that
20.
circle.
Okay, I guess that's me.
Okay, Biba.
Let me measure distance real quick.
You essentially go 3 squares, I think. Right?
Yeah, you can move 3 squares.
Unless you have short legs like me.
Oh yeah, that's right. You know they actually changed that in Monsters of the Multiverse.
Alright, well that ruins one of my plans. I needed a cone, and he's a little too close for a cone.
Stay close to me then, because you get AC bonuses if you do.
Not AC, but well, saving throw bonuses.
Kind
right?
of. Saving throw bonuses, yeah.
Switch.
This is gonna hurt other people a lot. Sorry, plan ruined, need to think.
It's all good.
Alright, we're gonna Tasha's Mind Whip, because that is... Oh, after I move here. Whoops. After, I'm gonna move here, and then do a Tasha's Mind Whip. It's...
He failed.
Okay, 8 psychic damage.
White dragons are not known for being super smart.
can't take a reaction until its next turn, and on its next turn it must choose whether it can have a move, an action, or a bonus action. Only gets one.
Oh.
Limiting what he can do.
Oh, fuck me.
Which also means that if it was flying and it chooses not to move, then it has to land.
Right. Well, I mean, it can't attack anyway because if it has to move to get into range. So neat.
Be
All
there.
right, good move. Yeah, good move. Radalus, you're up.
Nice. Okay, Bradless is gonna go. I guess we'll go to like here. We're getting there very slowly.
Radalus is just doing the penguin walk all the way there. And...
how big is this fire breath? Breath weapon. Yeah, it doesn't say how big the fucking cone is.
It should be 15 feet,
15.
I think.
Am I within 15 feet of this stupid fucking dragon? Just
Yes.
barely?
Yes.
Okay, do I want to do that, or do I want to pull another spells?
Now, hypothetically, if you're doing a fire breath, might that not also melt the ice on the floor in front of you?
Yeah.
Oh, I can make it next turn. Fuck yeah.
It's like... Yeah, I guess we'll just do... I don't really want to cast this other spell. There's something good for me to do that with. So we'll cast a Fire Breath here. We'll use a Fire Breath.
It fails.
So it's gonna take... Is it really just 7? I don't think that's right.
2d6? No, that...
Because it
is
isn't...
That's right.
Because it is a dex save, right?
It's a dex save, and it...
The DC of the saving throw equal to 2d6 damage on sailed fave.
Sailed fave.
Failed fave.
Sailed fave. The damage increases at 3d6 at 6th level. What level are we at?
We're
Seven.
level 7.
So let me just do this. /R.
Yeah, give me another d6.
So 9 damage total, and it just melts a 15-foot cone in front of me.
No.
What? 15. So something like
Nice little
Well, I
triangle.
mean, it
in
basically
this
just,
range or
like,
something.
does that.
Yeah.
Stops that on.
Alright, so if nothing else, it is Renato's turn.
Nice. I'm going to use a bonus action to activate Fighting Spirit. Renato does the little samurai thing where he flicks his thumb to draw the katana out of its sheath just barely, and then he's going to walk forward, and with all 15 feet, even if it were still difficult terrain, we're gonna fuck this thing right up with 1 attack at advantage. I forgot to activate advantage, so we'll just... Well, okay,
No.
I will take it.
There's that.
Yeah.
There's that, yeah.
I am going to expend a Bardic Inspiration to use Psychic Blades on this, so...
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah.
Sorry, that was the wrong button. Where's my Psychic Blades? There we go. So, 17 Psychic and 12 Slashing.
Okay.
And then I'm going to Action Surge and try to hit him again. And this time
Okay.
I'll do so at advantage. Bat. 27.
Yep, that hits.
Bat. 9 Slashing.
Okay.
Holding
Yeah,
the
that'll...
Bardic Inspo.
Okay. So for his turn, he's gonna drop down and move here, and can't do anything else. So Holgrim, you're up.
Haha!
Hey there, big boy.
God, I love Tasha's Mind Whip.
One option.
Yes, of course.
What about this one? That's also an option. Fuck, which one do I do?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, this one just seems funnier because it makes me basically untouchable. I'm just gonna cast Shield of Faith on myself. So my AC is now 25.
Jesus Christ, what?
You heard me.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm gonna try to hit him with my bat.
Isaac, I'm sorry about your dragon.
No, that's all good. Yeah,
No,
that
I
hit.
killed this once already.
I just pound him on the snout. Go,
Yeah.
No.
I mean, to be fair, I mean, unless you get like a stupid busted like homebrew like weird dragon, dragons aren't really like super scary anymore.
Yeah.
That's why you gotta throw one that's way above the CR of your party.
Yeah.
I say throw an ancient one at like level 10.
Yeah. But for the most part, I'm trying to keep this module as close to as written as possible. I've made some
Yeah, I
changes,
know.
but
I'm just giving you a hard time.
yeah.
Anyway,
But the encounters have all been pretty much the same.
You did TPK us once, so I mean, honestly, all's fair.
It was a written encounter, so I didn't even alter that one. All right, Biba, you're up.
Okay. I had one that I was thinking about, but it has a 20-foot radius sphere that no one can enter. So it'd be really fucking far away and in all of the good terrain. So, let me see if I can... no, grab Biba so that she moves 1, 2... here. And does Psionic Blast in a cone in
Jesus.
vaguely... Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
Psionic
and,
Blast is fucking great.
Is that half?
This
Okay,
direction.
he's gonna die regardless.
Fucking
Hell yeah!
did Biba
Yeah.
kill the dragon?
Yeah, he has 15 health left, so yeah.
Oh, tell me how Biba does this.
Biba is gonna do a little like slide into place because we are on the ice. And then before even stopping, she's just going to like push out both of her hands and just blast him with all she's got. And the second he drops, you just hear like a ha!
I like to think that Biba moves around like Splatoon squidlings do.
That's good.
Yeah. No, the dragon falls, and you got a dead dragon.
Wow. Jeez, we fucked that thing up, to be fair. Holy shit.
Yeah, the necklace before we even started, that did a lot.
Damn.
So yeah, no, you dropped it. It starts at 133. When I started tonight's encounter, it was at 74, or maybe it was 94, something like that. But I mean, you took a good chunk out before we even
it
got
was gonna
going.
go like that. Maybe we should have just finished it last time. Damn.
No, Emily
That's-
was
yeah.
really tired.
Yeah, and that's why I was like, if you guys want, like, I kind of knew, like, yeah, we got 20-30 minutes.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
Yeah,
you know.
but when it's 20-30 minutes and we were already at like 11:30,
no,
not 11:30, 11, we'd ended at like 11:30, that would be...
No, I get you.
How big was the sled that's in the like the Undercroft?
It is a 4-man bobsled, basically. You doing that Jamaican bobsled team style.
Cool runnings? We get to do a cool runnings?
You do get to
I
do
was
four
just
runnings.
wondering if it was big enough to feasibly throw the dragon on top of it.
It is
Jump on it.
not.
Probably
yeah,
not.
it's like a 4.
Well, we could probably throw just the dragon on top of it and push it down the hill, and then find
It's-
our way
there's-
back on our own.
The chute's kind of tiny.
Mm.
I mean, it'll fit. The chute fits medium creatures as far as like headspace in the bobsled.
Oh, yeah,
The chute
say-
fits.
I was about to say, if you know, it's only if the shoot fits. So.
Hey.
Here's what I'm thinking. Renato will like grab one of the little daggers that he has, and he'll like go to some of the scales and you say, a souvenir, perhaps something. Perhaps they have magical properties, but probably good to take a few of these with us, right? And he tries to like skillfully kind of remove a scaler for.
I mean, we could bring the whole damn thing back to town with us.
If we were,
Certainly make for quite a scene.
you think we could? I mean, we are quite a ways up, but
Gravity's on our side.
here's what
We're
I.
not bringing it up a mountain.
Here's what I think. You remember the men that came with us? Why don't we just have them bring the dragon down to town? We'll take all
It's
the
their
stuff.
business.
I mean, just saying, like free labor is all I'm saying.
Yeah, they said they want the cool things, and this is kind of cool.
Right.
We didn't find any big money.
We should probably look around for some semblance of a horde.
It's a little odd that there's no treasure here, huh?
Yes, unless
I mean, the shield's pretty cool.
The shield is pretty nice. I'm wondering if we missed anything, but I suppose not. Yes, I suppose the dragon is all we really get to bring back.
Could I do like a perception check in this room to see what's around? Or like an investigation?
I mean, sure. Yeah, this is just the rooftop, but yeah, sure.
Yeah, I investigated. I found nothing.
It's an icy rooftop.
I'll
Riddle's
see
like,
you
I
one
don't
better.
fucking know
I'll do
anything.
this with advantage because I have the goggles.
Gabagoo.
All right. It is an icy rooftop. There's some chimneys.
He's gonna like pop up the goggles so you can actually see his fucking eyes with the lenses out of the way. And be like, yeah, no, nothing much else to see up here.
All right.
That's what I was saying.
Back to the guys. Remember how we just went straight here? We can go back to them and talk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ah. Well, you know, while we're here savoring the moment, may I just say thank you very much, my friends, for helping me do a very good thing for Phandalin. I think needs to be one that they can maybe sing about for quite some time going forward. And with that...
I wasn't here long, but I was glad to be part of it.
Oh yes, you did fantastic, my friend. And let's go try finding ourselves a little bit of some muscle. We've already done the dragon slaying. Now they get to drag the dragon.
Ah, haha, good one. You
Thank
get
you.
a slap on the back.
I'm here all day.
Oop-a-doop-a-doo.
So you make your way back down, and you're greeted by the gang of bandits, and they just said, and they're kind of looking through stuff, and they're trying to find the horde as well.
Oh, wait, these are stitches.
Yeah, they're not on the map. They're technically
They're here.
here.
Yeah.
But they kind of have gone through, and they said, "This is we couldn't find anything. What did you all do with the horde? We thought we had an understanding."
There really wasn't any. We looked too. There were some graves, but there really wasn't anything in it except for like dead people.
Well, this is interesting. Our master is not going to be super pleased about this.
Ah, bring him the dragon's corpse. He'll be plenty happy with that.
I was about to say, you have a couple of very ready-to-work draft horses there. Why don't we bring the dragon back to Phandalin? They get to keep the head, put it on someone's mantle, perhaps in the tavern. And as for what happens with the scales and all the usable components, well, isn't that up to you now?
Fine, that works. That works for me.
Throw in a couple scales for me and my friends as souvenirs, and we'll call it the deal, yes?
All right, yeah, we just got to get the dragon back to Waterdeep. That
Oh, you're going to Waterdeep. Interesting.
Good
If-
luck. That's not very close, but you know.
It's quite a ways away, that's correct. I'm just curious, and of course, like, feel free to not inform me. I understand if your methods are... Your masters are more clandestine, but who exactly do you work for? I may run in the same circles, you see. And Isaac thinks.
Didn't we already know these guys are Zentarum?
I feel like they were implied to
No.
be Zins, but
I don't think that they were implied to be
technically
anything.
they're technically call themselves Stone Cold Reavers,
that's right. Yeah.
which is very obviously a front. Like it's
Mhm.
their own land.
Yeah, but I don't think we ever said we are Zentarum.
Right. And they're not wearing any
Zentarum
symbol.
boys.
They're like, actually, we're law-abiding members of the Lord's Alliance.
We
This isn't
we didn't-
motorcycle gangs. Not everybody owns up to what they do.
Praise the open Lord.
Yeah.
I'm telling you that time that Tyler accidentally complimented the vest of a one percenter motorcycle gang guy.
Shut up!
at
I
a
don't want to
gas
talk
station.
about that. I don't want to talk about that.
No.
It was a motorcycle gang that was like a black 1% motorcycle gang who do not like white people, and we only realized that once he Googled it when we got in the car, and I'm like,
didn't-
all right,
there
we
wasn't
go,
a
we
1%.
go
It
now.
was a cool jacket in my defense. He
And
smiled.
red-pilled, huh?
He smiled and said thank you.
I guess he's nice. I mean, a nice, dangerous motorcycle gang member.
Okay, I know what he would say. Yeah, he's like, yeah, we were hired by a traveling ship captain that goes by the name Zarazad.
God fucking damn it.
Oh, I love that guy. That's Emily talking, not Biba. Biba has no idea who this guy is.
I'm afraid I'm not familiar, but maybe I will be one day. So yes, how about we get ourselves a dragon back to town, and we'll talk about maybe sharing the trip back to Waterdeep.
Fine, it's most of the trip is the wash anyway. But I mean, at least we have something. You know, traveling together is fine.
Yeah, there's the spirit. Alright, back to Phandalin, boys. Let's give these horses something to work for.
Okay. So you make your way back into Phandalin, and you're greeted with great fanfare, and the town master comes up. He's like, "You did it! Either that, or you completely abandon your quest, and we're all gonna die." But
Check the
I believe you did it.
Check the giant corpse of the dragon that we dragged behind us,
Oh,
my
yeah.
friend.
Oh yes. No, that's what I like to see. We're free from this plight, and we can open up trade, and
And
Phandalin
the
will
dragon
flourish.
stands back up again because none of us are the Dragonborn.
Second form.
You know, I didn't use that sword even once. I think Bradley says that. I think he's like, we didn't even need the sword. Like,
No, not at all.
You know, I just think that means there's more dragons in our future.
Oh boy.
There's these odd runes. If you read them, it reads Fus Roda.
It reads...
Robot, Fusro Da.
You know, Biba basically did Fusroda him to death.
Yeah,
It's
no,
true.
yeah, it's pretty much.
Radar!
But and he says, yeah, feel free. If you want to set up roots in Phandalin, feel free. There's some open properties. Otherwise, we can outfit you with some minor wealth. Yeah. We could pay you with some wealth. You've been around Phandalin to know that we don't have much to offer, but what we have to offer, we are very grateful for your help.
I might just take you up on that, my friend. Not the Phandalin bit. I'm afraid my horizon lies somewhere in the north, but we'll talk about maybe a little bit of startup money for myself.
But you know what property I have my eyes set on?
Ah, that's right. Are you going to
I'll
be
be helping to restore that fortress there. Yep.
something of an
Yeah.
independent settlement,
Well,
or keep?
I mean, it is of your people, and we don't really have anybody there. Tell you what, we will allow you to be the lord of the keep if you permit it. to serve its purpose if needed as a secondary shelter should Phandalin need it in case of natural disaster or another dragon. But
Me?
other than that, it's yours to keep.
Me, the Lord? Haha, no. No, I'm the last one of my clan, and there's not much left there, but, you know, we find some more dwarves, noble blood or not, doesn't really matter. We'll populate the place and get the place thriving again. Hell, I don't even care if there's non-dwarves living there.
Fine then. Then I guess rather than Lord, we can name you Proprietor.
Alright.
Mayor.
Your house. You get a big house.
Groundskeeper. Take that carpentry proficiency and break the game.
Well, you know what? I already have it. So I already win.
Yeah, wasn't that Brandon introducing his new character as, hey, guess what my character has? Carpentry.
And mason's tools and smith's tools.
It's fair.
Biba, I have to ask, I've never known you to be one of much material wealth. What do you plan on doing yourself?
Well, you see, I did all this so I could go around and see how people do. And I think I've seen a lot about how people do in this area, so I think it's time for me to move on. You know, just somewhere bigger. Very small in this area. There's not a whole lot of large towns, actually.
Biba, I have a proposal for you in that instance. If you would like to accompany me back to my home of Waterdeep, I would be delighted to show you one of the largest cities the realms know. All sorts of people from every corner of Faerun and beyond, and all for your perusing and your investigating. I'd be delighted to have a friend back at home.
Sounds fun. Sounds along what I was gonna do anyway. I don't really know that many things outside of this area so far, so take me to place where you come from.
And he'll like offer his hand to like, you know, grab her and like let her ride on his shoulder or something. Or just for a little handshake, I guess.
Biba's like, I can walk, thank you.
And what have you, Bradalus? What is your plan?
I don't really know now. So much of my life has been dedicated to the church, atoning for sins that I thought I had committed. And now, I just don't know. That, you know, I've done my best to protect my friends. I think I have my own demons to face now, and
Perhaps literally.
well, at least one god that's semi not happy with me. Maybe it's time for a journey of real atonement, you know?
That's what you want.
Well, as you're departing, I here's some parting gifts for you. And he hands you each a bag of 2,500 gold pieces.
Cool.
Holy
Yeah.
fuck.
Like it means anything at this point.
You never know.
And
Never
I
mind, I'm
immediately
going to go seize the means of production.
open a
Bradalus,
teacup.
You set up a trade blockade and you just hold Phandalin hostage.
Bradalus, if you're seeking spiritual guidance, I believe Waterdeep has a Temple of Tyr or two, if you'd be interested in accompanying me and Biba.
No, I feel like I cannot return to Tyr. As much as I took comfort in the church never really did anything for me. I fear I was running away from my actual issues, my actual problems.
I mean, you could put down the weapons for a while and pick up a hammer and help me fix up the place, the fort there. Help people live instead of just killing folks.
And
Fine.
and as you're saying this, there's a familiar voice speak to you in your head, and says the Tower of Storms is currently without a master too.
Jesus Christ. Oh, what a bad time. Bradalus is like, I think I need time to think.
Turns up the music louder. Can't hear you.
Let's get...
I mean, to be fair, I mean, it's chaos and destruction, and you kind of have fucked a whole bunch of shit up. So even though you're not necessarily like openly worshiping, you just went out and slayed a dragon. You did it like in your own way. You're still fucking
a fuck
shit up.
ton of tables.
Yeah.
That's your vendetta for the rest of your life.
The god of tables is a little bit weaker because of you.
Yeah, they're rage.
Eat off the ground like the rest of us.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, I think that will be our conclusion. If you guys have anything you want to wrap up what your characters do going forward, keep in mind that it is, I don't know that we're going to do it, but this does technically have 3 other modules that are about 2 to 3 levels apiece. So these characters do have the possibility of returning. So, I mean, if you do want to say anything, I'm not saying for sure I'm going to run them, but it is possible.
I think
so
that
I wouldn't ride up. He rides off in the sunset, jumps off a cliff, and kills himself. Like, shit like that.
I really don't think I'd run Renato for that, though, because I think the way that
That's
things
fair.
shook out. So I think what Renato does, assuming, you know, Biba comes with him or not, once he gets back to Waterdeep, it's been like 5 years since all the shit with the Castellaners went down. He's got this sizable small fortune and the remnants of his shattered noble house, and instead of running away from his duties like he has his entire life, he's going to finally legally accept leadership of House Castellanter and try to turn it around into something, you know, better. Try to honor its legacy of like producing actual heroes and shit back in the day before before Victoro and his wife fucked it all up. And the one thing that he will do is he will reintroduce the Feast of the Sorrowful, which was the feast that Amalia was putting on as a front to sacrifice a bunch of homeless people. Except he's actually going to just straight up do it. Every Fleet's Wake...
Fight the homeless people, yes.
Yeah. Every Fleet's Wake, he'll invite, like, you know, he'll open his house up to those who are in need and hold a big old feast for those who are less fortunate. And do basically dedicate his legacy to purging the infernal influence from House Castellanter.
Oh.
Maybe take a trip out east to Karator one day, but that's a story for another time.
Chult.
And he hangs up.
Dude,
he hangs
one day
up
we're gonna go to Chult, and I'm gonna be so pumped because there's motherfucking dinosaurs there.
We can do dinosaur races.
And I think the last thing he does is he hangs up Midori Setsugeka over his fireplace for whenever it needs to be used again. But until then, Hiroto's always standing guard in his home like that.
Oh. Holgrim's is super easy. I mean, he's not. That's why he turned down a lordship, because what the what the fuck? He's not gonna stay there and sit in a mostly empty dwarven fortress. No, thank you. He's gonna help restore it to working condition. See that there's some people gonna take care of it, and then he's gonna take off again to go find something else, some other ruin, some other fort, some other dwarven city, and keep doing what he do.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Bieber?
Bieber's just gonna keep going on and studying people, weirding them out with how she cannot apply the studies quite correctly, and is going to be absolutely flabbergasted upon reaching Waterdeep, because she has no idea that people like this even existed. She's seen mountain folk largely up to this point. This is insanity to her.
Can I make a thing that I think that Renato would try to do for her? If she'd have it, Renato would try to introduce her to Blackstaff Vajra. It's like sort of like a look at this little sorceress oddity. Isn't that fun?
Oh yeah.
Vajra Safar.
I think. Yeah, the sorcerer lady who does all the studying.
Yes.
Oh yeah, no, Biba would be down with that because Biba would probably be studying Vajra as much as Vajra is studying Biba, but in totally different ways. Because
And
Biba's a
Biba,
weirdo and Vajra's a weirdo.
And that's how we get Blackstaff Biba, everyone.
yeah, Biba steals the black staff and awakens all the walking statues.
Yeah. I like Biba, why? I just kind of wanted to see it.
Like, well, Vajra wouldn't do it, so.
They're just sitting
So
here.
I killed her. So I killed her and took it.
Like the moment in the last Harry Potter books when all the statues on the wall come to life and protect the building, and it's like, goddamn, they could do that the whole time?
Yeah.
And nobody did that? I'm gonna do that.
You brought fucking Dementors here and they could have just done this shit?
Well, I'm glad we can get her hooked up with the Archmage, which I'm sure will not be a problem in the future whatsoever.
No. No. She'll never
I
come
mean,
up
to be fair, that's just kind of what we do is gradually compound a bunch of new problems, and until one day Brandon's just like, well, you know, all those things you did to like fuck up this world.
Yeah, we're gonna do a universe wipe one day.
Dungeon of the
I'm
Mad.
pretty sure our fucking
I
Infinity War is coming in like a year and a half, 2 years.
Spell.
You're gonna reach a point where new modules cannot be adapted to what we have done, and we're just gonna have to decide.
They really can. We haven't fucked it up
what
that
happens?
much.
Do we change what happens, or do we just decide? What a lovely universe. Move on.
The problem right now with new modules is they're moving towards this multiverse system so much that you kind of have to introduce planar travel to integrate new modules.
Right. Which I'm fine with doing some Spelljammer Planescape shit. You know how I love that. But I also know what you mean. Also, I don't want to do a universe reset. I like the weird little Faerun we've cocked up. I think it's like fun and unique. I don't know.
Yeah, because if we do a universe wipe, we don't have precedent to say, hey, we have precedent. Deed monkeys do exist. You can't tell us that we can't do that.
There are legal dwarven attack helicopters.
All the arguments that have already been settled need to be resettled every time we redo the universe.
There's just a giant Spelljammer crashed into the plains outside of Baldur's Gate. That is the coolest shit ever, and I love it.
To be fair, there's two because I gave Luthier the one up in Icewind Dale too.
That was not a Spelljammer though. That was just an actual dwarven attack helicopter.
I like the idea of Luthier crashing the first one, going to Icewind Dale, getting a second one, and crashing it right next to the first one.
I think Luthier was the Luthier was like the gunner, wasn't he? I don't remember what.
No, Luthier was the pilot.
Was Luthier the pilot? Okay.
I think
Luthier was the pilot.
I think technically Cal was the pilot, but yeah.
Ragnar was the gunner, and I forgot what Jermon was doing.
I was spell blasting.
That's right. Good times.
Because I didn't really understand how Arcane Trickster works, so I kept doing busted things that are definitely not allowed after reviewing the class.
we got the time stop spell thief moment out of that, and I wouldn't trade that for the world.
Yeah, that was fun.
What's Braidless doing?
Braidless is generally just gonna travel around and try to help more tiny towns like Phandalin. Like, he's been on this very long journey of self-discovery and trying to, atone for the things that happened in his childhood and how he was a dumb shit there. And so he's probably just gonna go to these other towns and try to do stuff kind of similar to how Phandalin worked. And I think probably just kind of build this legacy of this friendly dragon that goes around laughing and cutting up and helping people and, occasionally smashing all the tables in the town.
Serving the chaotic evil deity of storms and destruction all the while.
I think that he's just done serving deities. I think Tyr did absolutely nothing for him. The Chaos God just used him and made him fight his friends, and he's like, I'm just kind of done with these guys.
Yeah, it's the Catholic to atheist pipeline. I've seen it happen before.
Yeah.
Seems like been there, done that.
Amen.
I wasn't raised Catholic, but a lot of people in my area are, just because it's predominantly Catholic here over here.
Hello, that's me. I am one who is lined through the pipe.
Align your pipe.
Thank you. Well, all right.
Make alignment, man.
Good fucking campaign, guys. That was fun. I was.
Do we want to do a little? It's only 9 o'clock. Do we want to do a little Curse of Strahd 0 session?
Yeah, we were gonna try to session 0 some things out.
Just to like talk about characters and.
Well, for one, we could at the very least roll for starting wealth and see how fucking
Yeah.
that sweet muns.
Yeah.
It'd be nice.
Are
to
we?
do-
Are we
What
level?
you want us to roll? I will fucking roll.
Are we?
Here, I will.
It depends on your class, but are we level 1?
We absolutely are level 1.
Okay. Blood Hunter.
Less work then.
5e. We also need to do like names because I think my character is the only one who has been named so far.
I have a name.
No, I have not named my character. I do not think.
I can't wait to tell you my
I
backstory.
picked a name today.
Oh, nice.
It's gut.
Go ahead.
Hey, no, I had a different one like a couple weeks ago, but then I was like, it was like Mistwind, and I was
Yeah.
like, that's kind of hard to say when you're in a hurry, and it doesn't really like
I
flow.
would have just called you Misty the whole time.
Oh, that
Yeah, I
would
know,
be
and
cute.
that's kind of, and that's why I was like,
Actually, my character would have called you Mistwind 100%.
Yeah,
Or
I just-
Mistwind.
so I just went
Mistwind.
serious. I just went crabby old lady
Madam
boy,
Win.
crabby old lady. So I'm going with Agatha.
Nice.
Christy?
Not Agatha Christie, you dipshit.
Now, where the bitch? I forget entirely how to fucking
Did we
invite
make
people.
I was gonna say, we didn't.
Oh
make
yeah, to invite us to the roll 20.
I forget how to do it.
I got you.
Yeah. Let's see. So equipment
Games.
or wait, no.
Yeah, Tyler has my
Oh,
character
invite
sheet
players.
shit.
Well, I
Sure
mean,
link.
I
got
don't
it, I got it,
actually
I got it,
anymore.
I got it.
Oopsies.
So we'll have to start a new one.
There we go.
A link.
Huzzah!
There's the link.
Yeah.
Actually, maybe
I'm gonna join before the day before it. Yeah. Also, I'm gonna need 2 separate. What are they called?
Character sheets?
No,
Tokens.
tokens.
I was gonna
'Cause
say,
I'm gonna-
and will you please put a zombie stat block in for me?
So, also, Brandon, just so you know, if possible, and I'll try to be like cognizant of it too, but whenever we like end during this campaign, if you can move the the marker back to the first page, like this title page, because every time I log in, it's gonna give me as a DM too, so then I have to hit rejoin as player every time.
Mm,
So, I mean, it is what it is, and I'll try to do that quick, so I don't really. If you have stuff going, I mean, I'm not going to go in and dig through notes. So if you make notes in that's fine. But like
All of the
I would-
secrets.
so Emily,
Plunder
you're
the secrets.
as a warlock, your starting wealth is 44 times 10. So, like
4d4 times 10. I already X'd out of it. Shit. I don't have. I'm gonna go get some dice real quick.
/R 4d4
Why does this shoulder piece pop in?
11. Oh, I'll take 110. Yeah, hell yeah. That'll be my starting wealth.
Okay, I should have added character sheets for you guys and assigned them to you.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful.
There's no blood hunter option. That's unfortunate. I'll have to.
Yeah.
It's fine. I can mess with the back. There we go.
Did that click together correctly? I have been working on this whole time. I have built, let me see if we send you guys a picture of what I've built so far.
Oh, of the Zaku.
Yeah.
All right, 4d4. Here we go.
Okay.
All right,
Cool.
12.
120 starting gold. I'll show you everything about spending that later. Just
I will
remember you have
add it
120
to
gold.
Your sheet.
Yep. And if I forget, I'll just roll again.
Okay, I've
I would
added
like
120
to not
gold to your
do
sheet.
that. Thank God.
I built exactly this much.
I'm putting my subclass in, even though I haven't got yet because my character's fucking.
I got
Edit
one.
sheet directly.
I got 120.
So what? How much do I roll?
Depends
Where-
on your class. I'm
where
gonna
did you
pull out
post
my
that?
FUB. I didn't post shit.
I didn't post
Oh,
anything.
is it on
but,
the characters?
What
On- It's based
Class.
off of what's it called?
hit dice?
Fuck. No, no,
Artificer?
Artificer.
Artificer,
5e,
that's one.
starting gold. Starting gold for an artificer is also 4d4 times 10.
Well, that's
So-
easy.
The only one of us. Let me
I
see
got, I
what.
start with 130.
And Bard actually gets more. That's interesting. Bard gets 5d4 times 10.
Yeah.
Weird.
It's probably for like shit like instruments,
I guess.
and also
Okay.
just like bards tend to have more money than most because it's usually for. I think it's supposed to be based on like your backgrounds. For instance, like a barbarian has
Yeah.
2d4 times 10. While a fighter has 5d4 times 10 because they'll usually have.
Nobles or soldiers.
Yeah, they'll have like their own armor. A monk only gets 5d4. Like not
Yes.
Well, I mean, worldly
times
Not
10.
times
and all
10,
that
it's
fun
just...
stuff.
But I mean, that's kind of how monks are. That's the aesthetic
Yeah.
kind of thing.
How much money do you actually need as a monk?
And I need to look at my
Buy
original-
a stick and maybe some clothing.
Yeah, as a monk, you should try to live off of what you're given. That's why I'm not a monk.
Boys, it's looking clean.
Monks don't get Nintendo DSs.
Monks don't get a
Holy
Switch.
shit! Oh my god, how's it feel?
No. We always had like people like that come to my school because I'm in a Christian school, and they would be like, "Ah, yes, the higher plane of existence." But I'm like sitting in my the church pew, just thinking about all of the things I could be doing right now. Because
Yeah.
you're like 7 years old and you don't care that this man is blind.
What's this
We
about?
literally had a thing of a man who was blind, and he just talked about being blind the whole time, and I'm just like,
You're like, cool.
Exciting.
"Yep, you're blind. You don't see."
Your eyes don't work.
I believe I'm
We
going
understand
to
this
be,
basic concept.
even
Lieutenant
though
Dan?
even though my dude is a wereshark, I am going to be using the beast hide shifter type. Because that extra AC is tasty, and I like to think that sharks have pretty, tough to break skin.
Sure.
Okay, I gotta go throw these crumbles away, and then I'll be right back.
Okay, no. I would have taken the bonus action bite, but I'm going to be a dual wielder, so that doesn't really help me much at all. Is there anything you need from us regarding like all that, or are we pretty much good to roll? I mean, level 1, I'm assuming we're doing Death House. Oh god.
Death House? Oh, the starting.
Yeah, there's an optional starting dungeon in Curse of Strahd called Death House, and it is appropriately named.
We're not doing Death House.
Ah,
We're
You're
take
doing
what
a
you
Brandon?
take what you know about Curse of Strahd as the campaign and just discard that from your mind.
fair enough.
Good.
Played like half of Curse of Strahd before, so I probably wouldn't even remember that much
You played
anyway.
like a fourth, if even, of Curse of Strahd.
COVID.
Yeah.
It's the reason that we had to stop playing that game.
Wah, wah.
Yeah, we had one of our friends who drove like a couple hours to get to our house to play it. And it was fine during school season because the school's in the same fucking city. But like when you are ordered to stay home during all hours, they just went home.
Oh yeah.
They were not gonna keep driving, like, I don't know, what is it, like an hour and a half, 2 hours, just to play D&D?
Okay. Shift everything back here.
I rolled 20,000 gold, so I guess I'm just getting that airship.
Oh yeah, just right off.
Really? Off of
Crazy.
44?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's right
Wild.
there. It's right there. It's.
Times 100, right?
I can show you
Times
the.
the million? Yeah.
I could show you the dice. I mean, it's right there. Mystery, insight, intimidation.
I almost said something very petty, but
Well, now I have to. By all means.
no,
sir.
I can't say it on stream.
Oh.
I don't know, I was very petty to you earlier, probably on stream.
Yeah, but this would be petty to
Rip.
someone who's not in the call, and that's just
Oh.
Ooh,
Oh.
got it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna need that
Yep.
in Messenger, but yes. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's fine. Fucking.
I can't. You guys don't know what my character's name is?
I would love to.
It's Elwick Amberlamp.
That's really good, actually. Like that's
Now-
fun to say.
What's funny is that Brandon goes, "God damn it, Josh!" And I was like, "What?" I came up with this name, and I was like, "I think it's really good." Brandon's like, "God damn it, Josh." I'm like, "What?" And he's like, "Stop with the fucking puns." And I was like, "What are you talking about?" And then I realized, Amberlamp, ambulance. My guy's technically a doctor.
Oh
in
my
his
God.
background.
Holy
This
shit!
is like a real fucking funny, Josh. Oh, better call the amber lamp.
Fuck,
He's like,
I
no,
didn't-
I don't know what you're
I
talking
didn't even
about."
notice.
I literally was like, I have no idea what you're
Yeah.
talking about, and then we both went, "Oh my god!"
No, well, I didn't pick up on it first. I thought it was just like, oh, wick and lamp and where.
That's where I was going at first.
But like, no, I get it. The amber lamps.
Fuck, that's
Why
really
is this
funny.
set as my
Call
default?
the ambulance. Call the ambulance.
But
But not for me.
I'm gonna wear scale mail.
How do I set an account as my default? I hate
For-
Google.
Oh, go to bed, Brandon. You sound like you're
Fucking
suffering
pain.
there, bud.
Oh, night
I'm
night.
actually not especially suffering, but
I mean,
I
do we
need
want to
use
talk?
the bathroom.
I mean,
and my other is wanting me to go hang out.
Yeah, for sure, dude.
Yeah.
Good
We're
shit.
basically done. If we need anything else,
Yeah,
we'll
we-
probably just put it in the message.
Yeah, we will get with you.
We will have a session, well, not 0 per se, because y'all are probably gonna do up your shit between now and then.
so are we
We'll
just
call
gonna
it
do
session
character-
0.5 / session.
All right, there, Neon
One-ish.
Genesis Evangelion.
So like character intros then.
I don't even
Yes.
have a name for my girl. Let's be real.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then we definitely need to do character. Yeah, that.
Like right now, her name
Stuff
is
will come.
Boo Boo the Goblin. She goes toot toot and beep beep, and that's it. Like I don't have a name.
No, I think you got one. Boo Boo the Goblin. She goes boop boop beep beep, and no.
Oh man.
Okay.
All right.
We will finish up all of the character creation thingies next week,
All right.
and we'll do character intros. Possibly set foot into some actual goddamn gameplay, depending on the speed of things.
Right on, man. I'm looking
We'll see.
forward to playing, man.
Are we gonna play
I-
1 week of this and then go immediately to Halloween?
Yeah, you know what?
No, actually,
actually,
we're
next-
skipping
yeah,
next
next
week,
week.
and then we're going to Halloween. So I hope you're all ready for that as well.
Oh yeah, because next week is
Eyes
off.
in hotel.
Yep.
Yep.
Do not
Yeah,
forget, unless Brandon has changed his mind on this, level 1 feet.
No, I'm totally down with level 1 feet.
Cool. So,
That said, keep in mind that this is gonna be. I probably will be, for once, like, minding ammunition and rations and shit, just because this is gonna be one miserable game.
alright, dope.
Doki.
I'm
So
down.
just keep in mind that practicality is wise.
Duly noted.
Yeah, no. I've been in sessions before where we have to like count crossbow bolts. It's not that bad. It's just make sure to go get them if they're still good.
Right.
Oh, 100%. Okay, I'll catch y'all laters.
Alrighty, bud. Take
Alright.
care.
Yeah.
Bye.
Good night, goodbye, love you.
Leads.
We love you too.
We do love you too, buddy.
Dr. Elric Amberley.
It's a good name. It like really is.
I know, it's just so funny that it was like, yo,
Bro, how can you
check
do
out
this?
this meme. Hard. I'm doing it
Probably gonna go
subconsciously
play
now.
some cyberpunk
That's
because
fine.
I'm at the part where you're infiltrating a parade, so it's really really fun, which
Oh,
is why I
alright.
got caught up and forgot to start D&D.
While I'm thinking about it, let me log
Alright,
into
bud.
Gundam real
I'll
quick.
see you around the house.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Let me
Shifting.
log into Gundam real quick.
My man's logging into Gundam.
Look, Gundam Evolution is great if you want to play Overwatch, but don't want to play or give Blizzard the time and money.
Fair. What? Fucking God, I wish that he would let me. My original idea was that I was gonna wield like a great axe, but like for the meme it was gonna be an anchor. Like my weapon was just gonna be a giant anchor, and that would have been cool. But Brandon said no. So now I gotta choose some fucking melee weapons, and I'm using the dual wielder feat so I can.
Just take improvised weaponry.
No. I need like something that is good. And I guess like 2 long swords and just say like their
How many days are
functions.
left? 41 days left in the season.
Yeah, I think
I
that's
got
what I'll do.
a bunch of ranks to go. I do not want to play Gundam tonight, though.
So you're logging in, you're just like, eh.
Well, there's a daily login bonus.
Oh.
So it's literally just like log in to get this bonus, log out.
Let's see. Longsword.
Did you turn the stream off, by the way?
Oh, yeah, give me a second. And that's it for Dragons of Icespire PK. Thank you, Isaac, for DMing.
Yep.
Good time. Alright, away we go.